Joining us now, former Wales striker and talkSPORT's very own Dean Saunders. Dino, how are you?
Dino.
Morning, Natalie. Morning, Cass.
What you dressed up as, Dean? Before, come on, I know you've got one in your mind.
I was the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, that's a creepy one to go for.
Children coming out to play.
Oh, stop! That's creepy. We will move on very quickly, if you don't mind. Does this seem the right decision for you?
Oh, it's been coming.
Not the child catcher. I'm talking about Rob Page.
No, it's been coming. And do you know what? When I seen the squad that turned up for the Gibraltar and Slovakia games, I thought you need a win. And some of the players never turned up, and he ended up putting a young team out against Gibraltar. Terrible result, 0-0. On top of all the calls for his head, and then getting beat 4-0 by Slovakia. That was the final nail in the coffin. But he'll be remembered, Robert. He's left his mark. He's done really well. He got us to the World Cup, got us to the Euros. And when they look back in the future, they'll see Robert Page was the manager. They won't remember this Gibraltar result. He was the manager that got us there. So he'll be famous forever in Wales.
Dino, is there an argument that, look, he had Gareth Bale, and then he retired, and people like Joe Allen and Ramsey, they wasn't quite the same team. Did that not even give him any leeway in any shape or form?
Well, actually, when Gareth Bale retired, I probably said, sitting around the table, that could be the end of Pagey, because I've watched every ball he's kicked for Wales, and he won us games on his own. He scored in playoff games. We were in Belarus, we were getting beat. He scored a hat-trick. Team, when we were really struggling, Gareth Bale on his own would, and I know it's difficult for the rest of the team for me to say this, but he won games on his own. And if you're a manager and you've got Gareth Bale in your team, there's a good chance you're going to do really well.
So, obviously, they're moving on from Rob Page. Who would you see as a likely contender to take over?
Well, where'd you start? Jurgen Klopp's on free, isn't he? Try to make the first phone call, Jurgen Klopp, and then work your way down. David Moyes is available. I tell you what we do need, a bit of organisation. We've got a lot of young players with loads of legs and quick players, but we're a bit all over the place, and we're too easy to play against now. So David Moyes could set our team up and make us solid again, but obviously he's not Welsh, and the Welsh people would prefer somebody Welsh. So the usual names will come out: Chris Coleman, Mark Hughes. I think they should give it to Oshan Roberts, who was Chris Coleman's assistant. He's just left. What's the team in the Cesc Fabregas?
Como, yeah.
Como, yeah. He took over there and got him up at the end of the season to the first division in Italy. And he's a good coach. He knows all the players. He knows what he's doing. And a safe pair of hands for me. But
you wouldn't consider it, Dino?
If they rung me, there's no way I could turn that job down.
Yeah.
Manager of Wales.
Yeah.
It'd be the highlight of my life if I was the manager of Wales. And when you start off in playing football, you want to play for Wales, and when you start managing, you want to manage your country. So I'd never turn that job down. There's other jobs I would turn down because I like working at talkSPORT.
Yeah, like you say.
Well, I was going to say, Dino, how long have you been involved in management, Dino? Now you've been working in media for 8-10 years, maybe longer.
My last job was I was at Wolves, and then I went Chesterfield, and I got fed up of owners lying to me. And make me look stupid when you got your hands tied behind your back. So I went into the media, and I thought I'll give this a go for a couple of years. Got offered a contract by talkSPORT, and I've enjoyed it ever since. I can play golf, I can watch football, so I'm quite happy. But if I got offered the Wales job, I'd take it.
Well, that's why international management might suit you then, Dean, because you don't have to. There won't be necessarily anyone lying to you because you're picking the team and.
You know, Dino, you know well enough that the modern world at club level and international, it's a lot of it becomes flavour of the month, doesn't it? And no one will look back and go, oh, well, maybe, no, he hasn't been involved in for this amount of time. There's always that attitude from federations or clubs that if you're not flavour of the month and it doesn't appease the supporters like they think it should, they suddenly don't even consider.
Yeah, I think the owners of clubs go online now. Just they throw a name out there and they say, let's see how the fans react to that. And they go online if it gets an adverse reaction, they don't give him the job. But if he gets for example, Steven Gerrard, manager of Liverpool, that'd go down well. You know, at the time, obviously he's gone to Villa now and not done as well as he wanted to. But if it's something unpopular, he won't get the job. But Cass, they won't give me the job. But if they rung me, I wouldn't turn it down.
Was ist das? talkSPORT?